Let's discuss the proposal meeting. Congrats on running a great assessment meeting and helping your prospect understand the value Unishippers can bring to their business that will really help them. Oftentimes, a customer will want a proposal in detail that they can review and have in writing to refer back to. We use our executive summary email to keep this as simple as possible. Let's take a look. I've gone through the notes from the assessment sheet and added each win I discovered to the benefits section of the email, listed here. These are catered directly to this customer and what we talked about. I've also included an overview of the pricing and how the savings will reflect back on their business. Now let's review how a proposal meeting should run. We're going to get this customer or prospect back on the phone for our scheduled meeting, and we're going to use this email as the agenda for the meeting. Once they get on the phone, we're going to ask them to pull up their executive summary email that we've sent them. So we're going to confirm that they still have time to review, because we don't want them to have the pricing or the proposal if they can't actually give us time to go over it and make sure that we're a good fit and make a commitment to Unishippers. Once they have that email up, we're going to start by asking, since last time we've met and we went through the first meeting, has anything else come up that you thought about or you need answers to? This gives them the floor to bring up last minute objections or concerns that they may have, and it'll allow you to tackle those concerns to make sure you can move forward with your pre-commitments that you got on the first assessment meeting. So in this situation, let's say the customer says, no, I have no additional concerns or questions. Great. So let's review the benefits that we found in the first meeting. Unishippers has no contract or setup fees. You simply pay for the accumulation of all your shipping charges on your invoice each week. UPS handles all the pickups and deliveries, but Unishippers handles the one-on-one customer support, and you're going to get great service from our team that will help you solve problems in real time. There's 10% savings on all ground and air packages based on what we found if you give us a commitment of $2,000 a month in revenue. We also found that a later 5 p.m. daily pickup will allow more packages to get out each day than before because the customer was dealing with a 3:30 p.m. pickup from FedEx. Transit time improvements with UPS new ground network will make most points one day faster. Mr. Prospect, is there anything that really stood out to you that you really like or are excited about with working with UPS? And they may say something like, the later pickup will really help us get more packages out, which is critical. And the one-day transit times will allow our customers to get their packages faster and help us compete. So now you have buy-in from them and they've reiterated what's really important to them. Now we can go down to the pricing section. And this is where we go back to our assessment sheet and the pre-commitments. Mr. Customer, based on what we talked about in the first meeting, we were looking for anywhere from 10 to 15% savings in order to earn your business. And with the wins that we have, we were able to find 21% savings overall on all your shipments. As you can see, that's the 13 shipments you had me look at on ground. There was a 21.3% savings. So with that said, my recommendation would be that we go ahead and get set up with UPS so you can realize these savings. How's that sound? Oh, that sounds great. Awesome. Okay. So the most important thing we need to do is establish a start date and a training plan for your employees. I'd like to get started in 2 weeks, which will give me enough time to organize a daily stop with UPS, to train your employees, make sure they know how to use the new shipping system, and to be able to feel comfortable working with me with any support that they may need. How's that sound to you? Great. All right, so let's pick January 11th as the start date where all packages will be sent out with UPS instead of FedEx. Does that work for you? Yes, it does. Great. And then what we're going to do is we're going to work with their schedule to lay out a training program, who needs to be trained, who would be shipping, who would be creating labels, order them supplies, and then do our due diligence in order to make sure that their experience starting with Unishippers is a positive one. After this, and after they get shipping for about the first month, this customer should be locked in and in routine where they're going to be a great customer moving forward. But we want to make sure that we live up to our obligations and what we've committed to them and refer back to this so they can hold us accountable and we can hold them accountable for the amount of shipping they need to do with us. That's the recipe for a positive proposal meeting and will land you great customers.